This is Dr. Gerard at Lakewood's Chiropractic in Forest Lake, Minnesota, and I want to talk about today the connection between chiropractic and infertility. Now, I remember the first time I heard that in school, that there was a connection between chiropractic and infertility. I just kind of listened and I was like, wow. And then I remember being in practice, and I remember, in the first few years of my practice, I had a young couple that came into my office, and they were trying to have kids, and it was just not happening. And they were talking about, something like $20,000 worth of, in vitro type of stuff that was looming in front of them. And so they came to me. They said, can we help with infertility? And I said, I looked at them and I said, well, we don't treat infertility, but certainly the same nerves that go, in the lower back are the same nerves that go into the female organs, guy organs, etc. And I said, so it certainly could be a connection, and improving one could certainly improve the other. And so after working with them for a couple of months, I didn't say anything. I didn't want to ask them how that's going, because if it wasn't going well, that certainly they wouldn't feel great about talking about it. But one day she walked through the door and she goes, and it was a crowded waiting room and everyone was there, and she sees me from across the room and she goes, "You got me pregnant." And I was like, what? I'm like, all the patients are like, what? Like, what is going on in this office? And sure enough, her husband comes right behind him, and they're thinking, oh, you're in deep trouble now. Here comes the husband. And he's like, "You got her pregnant." And I was like, and so everyone in the waiting room had a huge laugh. And, again, what was really cool is they've gone on to have a couple of kids. And so the science is becoming better and better all the time, connecting the nervous system to infertility. So if you're sitting out there and you're just hoping, praying for God for an answer, possibly this thing called chiropractic might be able to help. Possibly Lakewood's Chiropractic in Forest Lake, Minnesota can help. This is Dr. Gerard at Lakewood's Chiropractic. We'll see you soon.